Got the motherfucking state trooper behind me, man. This is crazy.
Morning. Let's get some wheels.
Wow, this setup is kind of crazy. I have literally the tripod, the end of the tripod in my cup holder, so it's just angled like that, but somehow it works. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Today we got something big in store. We're gonna be taking a road trip to pick up, you guessed it, another pair or another set of wheels for the Lexus. Along with that, I'll probably stop by the area that we're going to and probably just have like a day trip and just grab some lunch there and then head back and slap the wheels on and yeah, do any adjustments if we have to do any adjustments with coils and fitment. But other than that, it's gonna be a fun day, very long day. It's currently 10 a.m. on the dot right now. Got this new watch actually. Bought it used, but I don't really know the brand, but this was $10. So I think for $10, I mean, I'm not really complaining. I mean, it has like a wood finish for the face of it, but and genuine leather strap, so that's really soft. Other than that, I mean, gonna need a oil change first. I don't have time to do it, so I'll probably stop at like a Take 5. If you guys aren't from the South, actually I'm not sure if they're even nationwide, but Take 5 is pretty much you just pull up and just, like the title or like the name says, it's just Take 5. You just sit in your car and they'll do your oil change. Normally it is slightly more expensive, but I think my time, especially today, could use that efficiency. Yeah. After that, probably get some gas and then head to the first stop, which would be Buc-ee's. Got you there. Oh yeah. All right, got this weird ass angle, but we have made it to Take 5 oil change. Yeah, you guys don't know, I'm from Houston. The area that we are going to is close to San Antonio, Texas, so it's about a 3-hour drive for me. It's on the outskirts. It's a smaller city called New Braunfels, New Brussels, bro. I don't fucking know, but yeah, so it's about 3 hours there and a 3-hour drive back home. Yeah, me and the seller are agreeing to meet up at a Buc-ee's, so it's a southern thing, you know, you guys from like the West Coast or East Coast or up north, y'all wouldn't get it. But Buc-ee's is a spot. Essentially, it's a big ass gas station with like over 100 pumps, and there's like a big ass convenience store slash clothing store slash food slash you name it. But yeah, Buc-ee's is a spot, so I'll probably have lunch there. But yeah, we'll get this oil change and we'll start heading out for the drive. Made it to the first Buc-ee's for a pit stop because I am starving and I need to take a piss. We are here. This was about I think 30-minute drive after I finished my quote errands in the morning, aka like maintenance for my car for this trip. I am here about to take a piss. Found the spot right there. Let's fucking go. We locked in. Cool, made it out. Got a Celsius for the caffeine and what are these called? Like roasted honey. Oh shit. Roasted honey pecans. Always bust. I'm about to set out for a 2-hour drive now. So I didn't want to risk any stomach issues. So just got a little snack and some caffeine. looks like we are ready to go. I'll update y'all once I get there. See ya. Damn, that's bright. Oh my god. I made it to Buc-ee's for lunch. I got some chicken tenders. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's pretty windy right now, but done deal. First half of the trip is done. I have another 3 hours to drive back home, but let's just say the wheels are in pretty good condition. For the price I paid, it's a bargain. It's hot as hell. My first meal of the day. Done deal. This is the wheel. Pretty sure a lot of you guys can recognize this wheel. I have one in the passenger seat, two in the rear seats, and then one in the trunk. But for the price, this is a banger of a deal. I don't even know if I should reveal the price or not, but in my previous videos I have reviewed the price of like how much I paid for wheels, but this may be the best one of all. Now mind you, these are very NPC type wheels, but I paid $600 for them. I don't know. It's not, maybe it's because I'm on Facebook Market 24/7 scrolling and shit, but I'm more than happy with the wheels. The specs are pretty safe, I would say. It's a 18x9 plus 35 all around. It's very safe. I mean, it's not gonna stick out or anything. I know the most common one is like 18x9.5 plus 38. That's what all the fucking like wheels are. Like a good majority of them are that spec, but this is a, I guess, slightly weaker spec. They come with tires. I mean, there's pretty fucking good traction and tread on these tires, and it's a low profile tire. They are a 215, 35, and 18 on a 9-inch wheel, so there's a little bit of stretch on it. But yeah, I'm excited to switch out my current wheels for these. But I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but the ones I have on right now are like reps. They're like the weakest of the weakest reps. They're XXRs. Blame me in the comments. I don't really care, but the specs were decent though, because they are, I think the offset, it's like plus 22, so they poke out a little more, and then it's squared all around. So, but they're the fucking rep wheels, and you get a bad rep. I mean, not that I care, you know what I'm saying, but not that these are any better, but I've had a pair of RPF ones before, and for some reason I sold those, but I don't know why, but I keep coming back to this wheel. So I'm happy. I think the drive was I'm not gonna say 100% worth it, because I am tired, and I'll probably be way more tired by the time I get back home. But oh, FYI, I don't know if it's just for this Buc-ee's. I'm in New Braunfels. I don't know if it's for this or for all Buc-ee's, but if you go to like the little area where you can order like burgers and fries, like that area, for the chicken tenders and fries, they don't have that gravy sauce anymore. And like that was the main thing people bought the chicken tender and fries for, especially me. Like I like dipping my chicken tenders in the gravy that they had here, but like tried to ask one of the workers, and they were like, oh, we don't carry that anymore. And plus they changed their packaging. Like it used to, if you an OG, it used to come in just like a white standard takeout box, and now it's like a Buc-ee's design box, I guess. Overall, pretty fucking satisfied. It makes it even better because the guy was super chill. Shout out Michael. If you're ever gonna stumble across this video, I appreciate you. I know you mentioned that you're in the like active duty for the military, so I appreciate your service. Damn, bro, he hooked it up.
The barrels are fucking spotless. There's no fucking dirt or grime. The sticker is still on there, like the Anki RPF 1 sticker, like the spec sticker is on every freaking wheel. Yeah, man. I mean, cool guy overall. I mean, he called me insane for driving out here. It wasn't too bad. The worst trip I've like done for wheels was to Laredo, Texas, which is about 6.5 hours from Houston. That's one way, and then another way back. So that like takes up more than half of a day just driving. Shout out Ducon, you were with me on that trip. You know the fuckery we went through. If you know, you know. But yeah, man, I'm happy. Good wheels. Good Saturday, well spent. A lot of driving, a lot of maintenance, but it's a good day. When I tell you, bro, these things are mint. Look at the barrel. There is absolutely zero fucking dirt in the barrel. This is insane. And this is the stretch I was talking about. A little baby stretch, but it should clear hitting the fenders. Goddamn, bro, look at that. Look at the no dirt. It's crazy.
A few moments later.
About an hour and a half in, and got the motherfucking state trooper behind me, man. This is crazy. What a day, bro. Nothing too serious. I never encountered this, but front plate in Texas. This is a first. I think he's gonna let me off with a warning, but I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I got unlucky, but I've never gotten put over for not having a front plate. I was just vibing too, and then I saw red and blue flashing lights, and I was like, "Fuck, what did I do?" Because I know I wasn't speeding or anything, but I like saw them. I saw him pulled over on the side of the road, so I slowed down, and then like this dude started like looking, like speeding up towards my car, and I was like, "Fuck." Okay, update. I was not expecting that. Okay, safe to say I will be awake for the rest of this drive back home. This is that caught me off guard. I'm like at a loss for words right now, but thankfully it was just a warning. For the reason, no front plate. I've never gotten pulled over for not having a front plate in the Houston area, at least. But I guess different counties have different laws. I'm not too sure, but thankfully the cop was chill about it. He didn't get me on like any modified systems on a vehicle or anything. I've been seeing like a lot of like California car YouTubers. I feel bad for y'all because those cops over there, they get y'all on every little thing that's like not stock. So luckily he didn't get me for any of that, and like he gave me a warning. So that I'm grateful to say the least, but I did not expect to get pulled over. It could have been a lot worse. Safe to say, yeah, I have the citation with me right now. But yeah, this is a crazy day. Just gotta rant a little more. When you see a cop, you're like, your spidey senses, like the only way I can describe it right. As stupid as that sounds, your spidey senses goes off, and you're like, let me be normal, like a normal pedestrian, right? Let me not try to get any attention. Okay, like the spidey senses went off, right? Let's say I'm driving, right? The cop was, let's say, posted up, probably like right there, and then like I had a bad feeling, like I don't know what it was, I felt it in my gut, right? So like I slowed down, right? Made sure I was like comfortably under the speed limit. So then I passed him, right? And like I was like, I bet we in the clear, right? My stomach was like, all right, cool, you know, we're back to stable and shit, you know. And then I start driving maybe like, let's say a quarter mile past him, right? and then he starts to zoom up, but not like directly in the same lane as me. Like how I'm behind this 4Runner right here. Like he wasn't in the same lane. Like he was on that lane. So I was thinking like, oh shit, he might be tracking someone else down who like maybe committed a crime that like passed me up. So then I slow down even more, and this dude literally pulls up next to me. He pulls up next to me, and then the lights start flashing, and I'm like, bruh, what the fuck did I do? And then he pulls over. He gets onto like I guess like the safety area where you can pull over. He goes there, and then I go there. I have my hazards on and everything, and I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? It was supposed to be a smooth day. Got my wheels and shit. Good ass deal. I'm driving back, right? I have my map set to like a Buc-ee's, like just to have a pit stop. So if I needed to use the restroom or just kind of like walk around, like stretch my legs out. But no, I ended up getting pulled over on the side of the road and shit. And then he comes out on my passenger side. He's like, I rolled down the window and everything. He was like, reason why I stopped you is because you know, in Texas you're supposed to have a front plate. And I'm like, oh. Obviously I was being respectful. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, sir. And then he was like, driver's license and insurance. And then I asked him to get it out of my glove box and everything. So I gave him that shit. And then he does his paperwork and everything. He comes back and then he's like, where you headed today? And I'm like, oh yeah, I was picking up some wheels from like San Antonio area. He was like, oh, pretty neat. These are pretty neat. And then and then he was like, okay, well, this is gonna be a warning. Go ahead and get that fixed for me. And when you get back home, go ahead and put back your original license plate, because you are obligated to have 2 plates, the front and the back, for an operating vehicle. You know, like I'm like, okay, like understandable, sir. Like, yes, sir. Like, respect and everything. But it's just baffling, because in the 3 years or the 4 years of like every car that I've like owned, I've never had a front license plate on, besides like the first day I drive it back from like the dealership or whatever like car lot I got it from. I've never gotten pulled over for that. Like once again, grateful as fuck that it's a warning, like it's not a citation or anything. I probably mixed it up in the video, but I think a citation is when you actually have to get it corrected and fixed. But a warning is this is just like the receipt he gave me. The 4 years of driving, or 4 or 5 years of driving, like I've never gotten pulled over for like not having a front license plate. But for it to be a state trooper too, I was like, damn, like I must have done some shit crazy. Like, this is a state trooper. Like, this is not even the same county where I'm from. Like, it was like some like smaller county. But I mean, I don't know, he must have been bored or something. Like, this dude was just chilling in the side of the road, and he was probably like, my car probably stood out, and he was like, oh, look at that, a modified vehicle, let me fuck with him. This is wild. Like, more so that I just got pulled over for not having a front plate in Texas. Like, a lot of cars don't have front plates. Like, I was like, that was like the first thing I did after like he let me go with the warning. Like, I started looking like the cars were passing me, or the cars coming from I guess down that side, to see if they had front plates or not. Probably like 25-30% of them didn't have front plates. So I'm just wondering, like, maybe this dude was literally bored and needed to have a certain amount of like pullovers, like pulling over people per day or something. Sorry for the yapping session. Update, I am like an hour away from home, so we'll see if I toss these on today, or it might be tomorrow, depending on my exhaustion levels. Till the next time I pick up the camera. Huh? What? I love Houston's weather.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. It is the next day. As you can see, I got started already, but we got the wheels and tires balanced already, so now it's time to swap the new wheels onto the car.
Pretty good, actually. I'm just so used to like the meteor look. Pause. It looked good. I think that's way too small. I don't know, I spent like the last 3 minutes just walking around the car comparing the both sides. This is cool, like that's cool, but once you go to the rears, there's just so much tucking and it just looks so freaking small with the 35 sidewall, and there's just so much freaking space here. Okay, I am more sweatier than ever, but we ran into a pickle. The wheels, not the wheels, the tires are way too small. They just kind of sink into the car. It's like way too low to the ground for my liking, especially in the roads that I drive on. I think I know what to do. All right, here's the plan. We're gonna take these, which are a little bit meatier on the sidewall. They're 25, 40, 18. And we're gonna swap those tires out with those tires, because on this side, these are pretty much the exact same, like a speck of wheel minus like the offset. They have more of like a meatier like finish, and they sit pretty well outwards. Whereas on this side, the front is a little bit tucked. I'm not too concerned about the front, but the back is just kind of like sinking in there. And there's like barely any room before the wheel hits the ground, so I think that's the move. So we'll head back to the tire shop, and hopefully he's not busy, because when I got there I was the only one there. So yeah, that's the plan. So we'll throw those back on to here, and then we'll head back to the tire shop. We are at a new spot. The previous place I went to, he said he couldn't do it because his machine was older, and he said it would like scratch the lip. I don't know, but luckily there was another tire shop across the street. I passed it a few times. It's in a bigger lot. Yeah, I mean, I told him what I needed and then straight to it. So hopefully we get that switched out. I'm paying a little extra for it just because he has to remount it and balance it again, because it's a bigger tire. So yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Bro, I'm a Tetris master. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Shout out to City Tires on Willcrest and Harwin. Saved my life. Got it done like within like 30 minutes. I went to like 2 other shops. They said they couldn't do it for some reason, but yeah, I'll see you guys back home. You wanna go walk? Made it back home. I am exhausted. I just took a shower, but the wheels are on. I'm happy. Today was very hot. I wasted like 2.5 hours trying to like fit them, taking them to the shop, balance them, etc. But shout out to the tire shop who finally helped me get everything figured out. All is good now. Mind you, these wheels aren't the most aggressive wheels, but I'm just happy with where they're at. These wheels aren't the most aggressive wheels. I'm not gonna be fender to lip or anything, but I'm just happy of where they're at now and where my car sits. So yeah, I'm about to post some clips here, and until then, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and take care.